Alright, hello! We are, of course, playing some smrpg Randomizer today. Again, I'm not feeling the greatest, so again, we once again Miku it up, having a good old time with it. I was spending a time trying to roll seeds, not because I knew what was going to happen, but I don't know. The game kept wanting to give me Peach, which I'm not complaining of, but I know we've had quite a bit of Peach in the past, including her facing down Culex and everything, and getting her butt kicked. But not only that, when I was like, okay, they keep giving me Peach, and I opened up one of the seeds, and it had like, they were like almost all like neutral kind of dull colors or palettes we've seen recently in the past. So I was like, ah! So I finally rolled this one. I was like, okay, we got Fire Luigi. We have a very cute lavender pastel Mallow. I believe we also have, oh, what's his face? Claude? The Claude Gino? I'm pretty sure. But it's the pink Gino when the spell swap glitch was found for the any percent. And then there are a lot of other good little palettes and stuff, including I think Peach has Aquamarine, which is really pretty. But yeah, anyway, when I finally rolled that, I was like, done. We'll go with that. We'll run with all the fun, happy colors and stuff. I don't even know what else is in the seed other than just our regular settings as we do. We're going to be hunting the 6 stars, shop shuffler, key item shuffler, boss shuffler, including Culex, all that fun stuff. One of these days, maybe we'll do an all sanity, or maybe I can make that a birthday incentive. We'll see. Because we've done an all sanity of Pape, but we haven't done an all sanity of smrpg before, and I know that would be a thing. That would be a feat, for sure. But yeah, we've been yapping so much, so we may have to run ads in the middle of this, but it's fine. It'll be okay. Gotta go lurk. Hope you're back later. Thank you for hanging out, Minstrel. It's always good to see you. It's always good to see you. But yeah, we are moving on to the smrpgs. For real. And yeah, we got Peach, and she's in a, again, like a lovely kind of aquamarine or Miku green or seafoam. I don't know, what would you call this color? Because I know she's got like so many like details and everything. Also, you know what? I called it Miku green. We're Miku it up, so we're just gonna call the seed Miku. But yeah, all that being said, we'll go ahead and kick this seed off in 3, 2, 1, let's go! Aqua, maybe? Aqua as well. Would agree. Elder Key. Okay, that's a check in Booster's Tower. So, once again, starting off with a key item under the bed. The badge. As some gamers say. Ooh! Level 8 Mario. Is that the forest? Gonna be interesting. Yeah, we're gonna do our regular rounds of world check. We just go into the towns, check the shops for stuff, check any other little spots for items or goodies and things. Crystalline. Here. Also, this was discussed in the smrpg speedrunning Discord, since Pidge has been actively working on version 9 of the randomizer, and she was playing around with spells being in the item pool. Oh? So, oh man. Nothing I really want. I'm hoping I can get better than the Nautica dress. We will see. We will see. Interesting white? Like, I know Pidge is cooking. Pidge is absolutely cooking when it's coming to the randomizer and smrpg. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got a lot of boxes. Pick-me-ups. Right now, this is the only weapon. Oh, it's Rosalina! It's a Rosalina palette. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense for this color. I was gonna grab the lazy shell just in case, because we have had to use that before. We have had to use the lazy shell. Yeah, calling this a Rosalina palette makes sense. We're gonna go over here and check the song. Here we go. Do, 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 do. He's like, oh, you're brilliant. Room key. Man, so we've got like all the stuff in Booster's Tower right now. Still no key items though. Or not important key items. Again, the main ones we are looking for are Bambino Bomb and Castle Key 1 and 2, so we can full clear the rest of the dungeons and the bosses. Because if those are locked, Temple Key. If those are locked, they are bosses we can't get to, and therefore possibly bosses holding stars we can't get to. We've had that happen before. Side Eyes, the miner's store guy. Oh man. But it's been a hot minute since we've been locked out of that at least. Ooh, Quartz Charm. Okay, I will take the Quartz Charm. Quartz Charm will be handy. Gonna have a nap. I bet there's a number of us that feels like we could use a nap right now. Oh my gosh. Mega Elixir. Nap. Gib. I mean, like, sometimes when it just feels like you can't get a sufficient amount of sleep, a nap of any kind feels really nice. Especially when your body was like, can't stay awake, can't keep eyes open. So, please remember to get some rest. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to trigger you guys, but... might want to put some stuff on her. Just in case. Just in case. Aerosol. I don't know if I want to put the lazy shell on her, just because it greatly reduces all attacks. So then she would just be doing one. She would be surviving, but she'd be doing like one attack, and that would be no bueno. Again, shoutouts to Yoko Shimomura-san for her amazing soundtrack. I also discovered a game I believe she did right before OG smrpg, Live Alive. I've been watching a Pi play through the remake of that the past couple of weeks at night, and oh my gosh, some of those are bangers, including the main boss theme. Oh my gosh. Bambino Bomb! So, once again, Yoko Shimomura being the GOAT of 90s soundtracks and beyond. Step mine in the store, what you need? Take lazy show. Sure. Oh, we got the Dry Bones Bowser palette. That's why he looks like that. Okay. Marymore. Yeah, the whole smrpg soundtrack has a lot of good music. I find myself really liking the Marymore music just because of the cadence of it. Man, still no really good armor, unfortunately. Wait, I think the War Fan might be better than the Parasol. Yeah, still no really great armor, unfortunately. We're looking for the super suit, or at least any endgame armor. We'll see how this goes. Oh man, it's already time for Adge. We were yapping so much in the beginning, which I know I do not put the yapping sessions on Twitch. Oh no! Well, we know where Culex is. And he's on Eurydivish. Oh no. Well, if we're gonna have to face him, we know where he'll be instead of it being a surprise, but, Alright, I'm gonna snooze. I might end up using up all my snoozes so we can play more of the game since we were yapping so much. And I guess at least the good thing is that there's not a lot of, like, fantastic items in the shop. Since this shop does go away when you defeat Eurydivish, obviously. But I would like to find the shed key, so, you know, we could free the citizens and open up all their shops. Okay, hero shirt, at the very least. Super slap? Okay, super slap is better. The better weapon for Peach. Sticky glove, I'll take it. Masher, don't have anything else at the moment. Hand cannon, still same. Yeah, some nice finds so far. We are getting some nice finds so far. But, we are nowhere near equipping all of our endgame party members yet. We have a couple more shops to go through and areas to check. And there are later game shops. We just can't get to them right now because they're one deep in the Barrel Volcano, which is endgame dungeon, and kind of scary. Or two, again, locked behind a key item. Now I don't want to hear about the squid. Alright, save that box. Since experience does scale with however many stars you get in the randomizer. So saving the saving that star is good for some last minute goodies and experience levels. Right to Monstro Town. Okay, Star Gun. Star Gun is good. That's endgame weapon for Gino. We haven't found a lot of our items either. We found pick-me-ups, but no Sia, no Sleepy Bomb, no Rock Candy, no Red Essence. Oh, well. The game heard me about rock candies, I guess, so... what? Rock candy at Monstro Munchkins. If I remember that. Alright, hydration check since I have to mash 7 times through this, guys. Alright, don't you dig these vibes? Yes, your vibes knock the key item off the shelf. Castle Key 2! Doesn't really help us right now, because we need Castle Key 1 in order to get to where Castle Key 2 is. But we got it nonetheless. Alright, last accessible store at the moment. Nimbus Land. Okay. Well, nothing fantastic, unfortunately. The fire dress, which right now is kind of the best thing we have for her, but we don't really have much else that's like amazing for everybody, so... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, super slap. That'll be better. Fire dress, better than nothing. Let me sell a couple of things that I found because they're not really going to be helpful. Yeah, we got his lazy shell, so Mario is set up. Rally glove, an ore fan. We have the star gun. Just really trying to thin this out so we don't have as much to be navigating through. Everything else we've got. So we do have some equipment for Peach. And again, thankfully we know where Culex is, so it's not going to be a big surprise. But can still be a little scary. A little scary. Also, snooze the ads again. Again, we are going to get into pre-roll territory, but since we were yapping with Twitch chat so much about ideas, about video games, about how everybody's doing, and it's always just so nice. It's always so nice to just hear and see people, even if we're not feeling our best today. So, we just took the time to yap about all the farming game updates, since we do love our farm games. And yeah. Ah! Dang it. Ow! Oh no, and I don't have a Sia. Peach! Well. This is why we save. This is why we save, and this is why it's still a little dangerous. Unfort. So right now, our early game is still looking kind of dangerous. There we go. That's what I want. Like, maybe we could get lucky with some of the chest distribution. We'll see. Yeah, right now I mainly take this route just to take out the sewers. Because we're gonna go in the secret way. We're gonna go in the sewers the secret way. Because that is the way to trigger the key item that's on top of the archway in the sewers. So we can do that check, which is usually a key item. And if we should be strong enough, possibly, we can take out the 2 bosses that are down here. We will see. Cricket Jam. Okay, that was actually vanilla. That is actually where you get the vanilla cricket jam, which can be turned in for 10 frog coins to Frog Fuchsius. Oh. Dang it. Dang it. I fell down, so we gotta go. Gotta circle back around. Yeah, this is the best we can do at the moment. Oh. Wait. Maybe? You know what? We're gonna do something completely different, because I already feel I am not gonna survive Valentina, even at this phase. Hang on. Wonder how that works? I think that at least means that we just stay in the Valentina fight. I forget if that means that we have Dodo in the fight, but we don't have the, like, Dodo solo plus the Valentina. That only happens when you have 3 characters. So if you have 1 or you have 2... Yeah. Yeah, it's just Valentina solo. It's just Valentina solo. Hold on. Okay, what this is below my 1, so it's 500 HP. But, you know what? Rock candy. So yeah, thank goodness we don't have to deal with Dodo here. And putting on the Lazy Shell. The Lazy Shell armor was actually pretty good. I'm surprised Peach does as much damage as she is right now. But I'm not going to complain. But we do have to be careful here, because she can still take damage. But 2 rock candy should solve that noise. Sick! Bye! And now Peach gets the level ups. Thank goodness. I'm actually gonna take HP for her. Therapy! She has a heal! Huzzah! Alright, no star from that one, so we can cross her off the list. Alright, that was Belome 1 and Valentina. Which again, I have no problem with late game bosses in early game boss slots. Because, that means I don't have to fight them when they're more powerful. When they're a little scarier. Like, they still hurt. They do still have their late game spells, which can wreck your day. But, less HP, since I don't have them on... I have not turned off, scalable bosses. No. All sanity? Probably will someday. But that day is not right now, so the bosses scale. I don't know what it would mean for... Like, mostly that would be a concern for their HP. Yo, Super Suit! Oh my gosh, the goat chest in the sewer! Hold. If this is gonna be the one Super Suit for the entirety of the seed, I'm gonna be doing a heckin' concern. Alright, who's in here? Oh, Birdo. Okay. Okay. It might be kind of a cool mod. Enemies randoed, but not limited. You can have the same boss multiple times, not just the ones you usually fight more than once. Oh. I see. So randoed, but not a one-time encounter. Ooh. That would be an idea. Alright, using my last news. Using my last news again, since I was treasuring so much of the yapping time we had with chat in the beginning. We got started with smrpg a little late. So we are in pre-roll territory, so I do apologize. Does every boss get PQs? Oh no! Oh no, EK with the devious mindset. I could see that though. I could see Oops, all Culex. But, hoo boy. Yeah, I want the HP for her. Sonic symbol. No star, though. Rip. I would not put that past Pidge, though. Having that idea. Would not. Be a cool April Fool's seed at least. Yup. Yeah, be like, oops, all Culex! Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, for anybody that is coming in, I apologize if you're getting smacked with a 15 to 30 second ad. Just since we are back in pre-rolls being on territory because I didn't want to run ads like 15 minutes into stream and all that. But we will run ads here soon enough. Whew. I think once we go save whoever our party member is in a Mushroom Way, then that'll be time enough for us to run Edge. Who's over here? Gino! Nice, okay, so we'll get Gino. Ooh, that's already 2/3 of my usual endgame party. Another lazy shell. Which, now that Peach has the super suit, she should just be able to face roll most of the enemies over here. Though, if I could get my timings down, if I studied the game a little bit more and get my timings down, I could do that much better with attacks and such. Which I know is a big deal in Armageddon. Because we've been talking about when I should play Armageddon since this is the 30th anniversary this year of smrpg. Ah. Get out of here. There we go. Ah! Well, I'm just running into everything. And again, we don't have any CEOs. We don't have any sleepy bombs or red essences. No real protection items right now. Because items have been kind of scarce this seed, unfort. So we're kind of at the mercy of item distribution. We did get really lucky in the sewers by checking that one chest to the left of the Mimic box for getting a super suit for Peach. Flower box. Fright bomb, eh. Alright, who's over here? Bowyer, okay. We'll take Bowyer. They give me an easy boss. You think I'm gonna complain? You think I'm gonna complain, video game? Okay, another flower box. Gino, firebomb, no star though. Man. Unlucky. Let me go ahead and equip him up though. We actually don't have anything for him armor-wise. Which may be okay for now since we have his endgame item and we have the Quartz Charm. Oh, Jagger. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I have mocked all physical attack bosses before and gotten my butt kicked for it, but we will take these. We will take that. Okay, real quick. We do need to go ahead and run Edge. I was tempted to hop on the flower and have Mario spinning while the ads are going on, but I can understand that sound can be a little grating. But I'm going to take a quick stretch break, again, 3 minutes every hour, just to turn off pre-rolls so nobody gets smacked with an ad when they first come in the stream and they're off for an entire hour. That's why we run only 3 ads and 3 minutes only. I'm going to stand up and stretch. I hope y'all do the same. Get a snack, get a beverage, all that. Get a blanket if it's cold where it is. And I will be right back, and I appreciate y'all's patience. Okay. Okay. Thank you all for your patience. We are back. Oh, chat, what was it? Puxatawny Phil or Groundhog's Day prediction? I'm getting mixed signals because I'm seeing like all kinds of stuff that like supposedly there are multiple regions or areas that have different named groundhogs with different predictions, supposedly. And accuracy, of course. Saw Shadow 6 more weeks of winter. Gosh. That, crazy enough, that kind of looks contradictory. Because, I mean, it can totally change its mind. I've seen winter in March. I've seen winter in April. Which is kind of ridiculous here in the Mid-South. But, do-doge jump. Oh. Damn. Because what, at some point here in the Mid-South, we're supposed to get up to the 60s and, like, stay there for a couple days. But then, supposedly, like a week from today, there are rumors of, like, another snowstorm or something, possibly. And I'm like, how? It's gonna be, like, the 60s the day before. Like, please. We will see. We will see. Energizer. Alright, Jagger, get out of here. You nerd. Slap glove, don't need it. Gotcha. There's 60 last night here, that's crazy cold. Yeah, I would imagine that would be pretty cold feeling for Hawaii, and I know I've heard Belle talk about, like, being in, like, the 50s or 60s in Florida. Like, both of those would feel kind of chill than what it differs for the rest of the year. So again, like, even though, like, those are kind of, like, springtime temperatures for us in the Mid-South, and even for the rest of the nation, we have to remember, it's like some places are not as cold the rest of the year. All that noise. Creeper flag. Mushroom. No star. What the heck, game? What the heck? Here we go. Yeah, for usually 85 to 90s, it's cold. True. True, because that is 30 plus degrees below the normal temperature. Which, again, is kind of the same for us. Though right now, we're like, kind of quote-unquote in a warm spot. It's still kind of chilly here. For it being 40s and 30s here. But this is kind of average for us. It's usually between like upper 40s, 30s, sometimes a cold spot, sometimes a warm spot. It depends. Alright. Going to do one attempt of the max skip. The Maku skip. The Miku skip. Can we do it? Ow. I get on top of his head, and I hit the wrong spot, and then I trigger the dialogue, and it's a mimic. And like that one time I actually did get max skip during Randomizer. I felt pretty darn good about that. Would I like to get it again? Yes. I'd absolutely love to get it again. Ah! No, not dealing with this. I have a firebomb. Nice freebie. Not dealing with the munchkins. Not dealing with the munchkins. a star? Do we have a star back there? No. Bah. Alright, that was what? Hit on at Mac. Alright, on we go. We don't need anything else. We're just gonna mosey. And I guess we'll go save whoever's in the woods, which I suspect is Mario. Possibly. Oh man. You really can't beat the Forest Maze theme in terms of going, circling back to the, Yoko Shimomura's OST theme for SMRPG. Because, I mean, fairly enough, this is like the most recognized theme for SMRPG. And I know it's a favorite, like a big favorite. I mean, with good reason, too. Woo, that beat was close. Oh. Yo, sick. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. I'm usually terrible at wiggler jumps, but okay, accidental. I forget if you can still get the frog coin from these guys. So I think it's supposed to be like every... Oh gosh, how many jumps is it for coins for a frog coin off a wiggler? Yeah, that's usually something you have to do in either low level or any percent if you want excess frog coins for items. Particularly this guy right here. It's usually this guy you do wiggler jumps on. Yeah, I am not so great at them. Remake feels like a different story though. Remake feels a little easier maybe? At least it did to me. Alright, who are we saving? It is a Mario! It is a Mario, okay. So that means Mallow and Bowser are respectively in the mines and Marymore. We don't know who's who. But hey, we at least guarantee we're gonna have our endgame team right off the bat. Oh hey! Knife guy, great guy. And once again, I think, like, Mario starts at level 8, but he starts off with really high HP, because he's 65 here. So I feel like the game maybe picks HP for his level ups more than the other stats, possibly. Also, haha, super suit! You chose the wrong character. Alright. I'll take that. Could we take a star too? Roger. Always attack on the levels with a multiple of 3, or attack the rest of the time because sometimes HP is buh. No! No star. Yeah, coming game. Alright. Lazy Shell, Hero Suit, Quartz Charm. For the most part, Mario is mostly endgame. If we could just get super suits for everybody else, but endgame equipment is still decent. Alright, on to the mines. Woohoo. We do have Bambino Bomb, so we can full clear the mines. SMRPG Mando! Midnight! Yeah, midnight! How are you? I was lurking to most of the rest of your, Oh. I forgot that you can just, like, come right here and almost entirely skip Croco. Whoops. Man, Midnight, I was watching the rest of your Rebirth last night. I passed out in my chair right about 10:30 when you were entering the Shinra building. And then when I woke up, I was like somewhere completely different. Alright, where's the boss? Midnight, how are you? It's always good to see you. You're good. Yeah, I appreciate it. I was like, again, you gotta lurk and support the homies. Oi! Where you at? Where you at? You got stuck where the part where Tifa attempts to get the pass card? Oh, the Tifa parkour. Tifa parkour, yeah. It can be kind of tricky. Hello? Oh. No, Blooper, come back! Get back here! Not you. Get back here, Blooper. Decided it's far too late in the night for this, so we're doing it later. Fair. You were going pretty late last night, since you were an hour ahead of me. Next week is just finishing the game TMs. Do you have 2 chapters left? Yeah. Yeah. And sadly, we don't have any more. No, we'll just use rock candies. That firebomb was kind of nice. Oh, nice freebie. Oh, excuse me. Nice freebie. I did think about going to get a matcha latte during the last ad break, but I needed to go to the little girl's room, so didn't get a chance to do that. Yeah, the Nintendo partner showcase tomorrow. I was thinking of you. I was like, I know Midnight would be so happy if they just decided to be like, hey, Rebirth's coming to Switch too. And there could be some other cool stuff. I know there's a ton of speculation as to like what third-party games are coming. So there could still be some cool stuff. By the way, rumor's correct. Some report. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, it's like the sooner Midnight can play Rebirth, the sooner all is right with the world. Or anybody. Like, I don't know who all is quote-unquote waiting. Because I know some people like to wait for the PC port of, like, big AAA games so they, like, run right, or because they don't want to also get a console. But, still. The sooner I can sob my eyes out. Yep. That is for real. That is big for real. Eee! Whoop. This is fine. Go. Grab that. I saw a lot of people hoping for Kingdom Hearts as well. Wait. Which Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts 3 or the collection? Huh. And of course I know they're still like keeping the hope or the rumor alive of, oh, Kingdom Hearts 4! You know, I mean, which I will not fault them for. But, man, that development time in between all the Kingdom Hearts games. Oh, well. There's another Mimic. There's me over here whining for part 3. I loathe waiting, but I get it. I want it to be worth. True! All that is true. All that is very true. I'm also just hoping it's not going to be for the PlayStation 6. Please. Please. Oh, man. Yeah, I will absolutely be ready to cry my eyes out with Final Fantasy or Part 3, because I did cry during Part 2. Won't say why, but I did cry during Part 2. Group hug! What was I doing? Group hug. Mallow. Hey, finally! We got Mallow, we got a star, and now we know Bowser's at Marrymore. Oogie. Wait, now I forget who this was. Oh, we did fight Knife Guy, Great Guy. So it was this guy? Who's... Oh, Bowyer was Blooper. Yeah. Yeah. You've heard good things about Final Fantasy 16? I have too! I was very hesitant about Final Fantasy 16. Just because I heard it was very, like, compared to, like, Game of Thrones in terms of, like, violence and plotline. And each their own. But I know I would probably not be the best audience for Game of Thrones because of how violent and mature the content is. But I have heard other good things, plus I hear there's an OTP, and then I'm just like, I like OTPs. So I was curious about it. Oh, cool, I have to get another console just because. Because I know I'll go into debt so fast. True! Like, please, just like, I get it, and you want to give them time, and you don't want them to have an unhealthy dev schedule and everything. But like, I also do not want to have to buy another console just for thinking of playing Final Fantasy Remake. So, again, totally valid. There we go. I was gonna say, I am missing all the mushrooms today. Unfort. Can't wait to reach part 3. And get to that part and just walk away from your computer. Oh, talking about the live stream deep dive? Yeah, I'm ready to cry at that. I was like, I know it was very touching on the OG, but thinking back on it now, and especially now that my life is very different from who I was back then when I played the original, that oh boy, I already know that I'm gonna be crying along with Tifa. Because I would be very much like Tifa in one of those instances. And it still holds, you know, an emotional part of my life. Grief stays with you, you just make more room for it. All that noise. Ah, no! Forgot to get the shroom. Oh, I forgot to get that shroom too! Yo, sub 215? Well, almost. 215. Given the graphics they have now, no doubt they're gonna make it pretty and an absolute gut punch. Yup. Yeah, they made it absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous with Rebirth. And again, no spoils, because again, there have been people, you know, like Midnight, that have not played Rebirth. Either by choice, availability, all that noise. So we have to respect the spoilers, because it is a big deal. It is a big deal, and I'm so happy with how they handle trailers, because the trailers do a good job of, like, getting you hyped up and, like, you know, big cliffhanger energy and stuff. But then they, like, hardly reveal any of, like, the big or other, like, minor, majorly important stuff in the trailers, and I'm very happy for that. So I know that whatever trailer I'm gonna see is gonna get me very excited, very hyped up, and very, you know. Wait, hang on. Do that. Because that's how they do it. Because I know there were a lot of people that were really concerned with Remake coming out. I was like, man, it feels like they've already shown off like so much stuff in the trailer. It feels like they're already showing off most of the game, so what's the point? And then it's like, oh, this is actually a lot bigger than we anticipated. Thanks. Thanks, devs. Get those because we got the keys. Alright. 6, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4. And of course, booster is Croco at the top. Alright. Cricket pie! Okay, that is a check. That is an honest to goodness check with Frog Fuchsius. So if we are missing stuff, i.e. Castle Key 1, we have another check we can go check, I think. Oh gosh. I forgot all the stuff I had on me. Hang on. Oh yeah, we can only do 99 flower points. Oh no, it's a mushroom. Recovers 30 HP, but... I think I have heard that that mushroom does have a chance in Randomizer of actually giving you invincibility, but I ain't about to try that. Also, the chests do get a little more valuable since we did not find super suits. We will be checking chests. Excuse me. Ah! Damn. Game already took me for a spin in Remake. Showing the Mako tanks for the experiment and I'd be like, oh, okay, thanks. I don't need my heart. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that does, like, add to the story. Like, you knew stuff like that was happening. But that it adds to it. Into the emotional and, like, the... just, like, the heart-rendering stuff. Also, woo! Low level! No. Punch glove. So much new content stuff that didn't even cover the original content, right? And I know that was another thing I think I heard or read in an interview, was that they wanted to keep fleshing the world out more in any other little stories and things that they might not have been able to put into the OG. Just again, to make the world more cohesive. Just to make it make sense instead of just like some big linear thing of just trying to stay, you know, quote unquote true to the original. Which I'm very glad they didn't. I mean, like, they are. They are. They're just making it make more sense mentally and emotionally. And it's everybody's favorite curtain minigame. It's so much worse with the original knowledge of the game, too. A lot of things in Remake are like that. Makes so much more sense in context if you have it, but it's still a mystery if you haven't. Ooh, Curtains. Yeah, what other games are y'all looking forward to? Again, we've had a lot of indie news and releases the past, like, you know, month-ish. And then I know, like, you know, more announcements, like the partner direct tomorrow, etc. And then, of course, dropping Mystery news, dropping Stardew news that I wasn't expecting. With 1.7 including more marriage partners and, like, children's significance. Like, what? But then again, they did say that Concerned 8 may never stop working on Stardew. Because he just wants to keep fleshing out the world. Haven't seen a lot of Monster Hunter stories. Oh, yeah. Again, like, again, take what I say with a grain of salt. I have not played a Monster Hunter, but I know it is still a very significant series. Ooh, Starcade. up. I know it is still a very significant series in... Is it mostly a Nintendo franchise? I imagine. But, I don't know. Unfortunately, they all kind of run together for me, but I know that's not the case. Hope I see it in the partner direct. Yeah, I do hope the partner direct tomorrow is very pleasing for a lot of people. Cappy pleased for everybody if you would. But I also know that's, you know, like, you can't please everybody. You can't please everybody. Oh, it's made by Capcom. That's right. I guess I feel because I've only ever really seen, or I only remember seeing Monster Hunter stuff with Nintendo. That was probably in other announcements and stuff. Yeah, I apologize. And I did not get the greatest sleep last night. Dang, no store. Okay, and that was Croco 2 on Booster. Punchinello. What else? I think we've got everybody. Alright, I'm gonna go save. Just in case. We are coming along equipment-wise. We did just get an endgame piece of equipment for Gino, even if it's not the super suit. But, it's better to still be cautious. Also, Booster! Booster, haven't we had this talk before where you ended up out on your balcony where Knife Guy, Great Guy are instead of being inside? Also... Oh, no, not crystalline. Rock candy! Try to get rid of those snippets. There we go. It is Mario. Darn Skippy. Stories is nice to go because it's like, what if we had monsters but Pokemon and you can ride on them instead of fighting them? Okay. If I could find some endgame... Yo, Choo Choo? Ow. I'm glad he ran into Peach. I feel he would have destroyed anybody else. Nah. Yeah, I do know Monster Hunter is a significant series to a number of folks. Hey, there we go, another star. We take those! Alright, then we go back inside. Back inside, get the bright card so we can do factory warp. Ding. And then we go rescue Bowser. Yeah, just so much news. So much news. It's up. Which hand? That was actually a long throw. That's this one. Thank you. Again, just become more important. Since there could be a chance. Oh, Prince Pants. Not that we're gonna be using Mallow, but. Alright, on to Marymore. Now, this does kind of increase our chances of finding a star on Star Hill. Possibly. I mean, it could still be the fine chance of us not finding one, but you never know. Okay, we don't need those. Or those. I'll keep the Mega Elixir just in case. Sheep attack. Bright Bomb, not interested. Use... I guess honest to goodness, we don't need the flower box either since we already have max flowers, but, you know. Punchinello? I think the bombs mean Punchinello. Also, Bowser possibly marrying Croco. Marriage. Alright, come here, you little nerds. I think I've seen these guys glitch before. Ow! Give me that. Give me that! Give me that! Yeah, Punchinello. Which may or may not be a concern. We'll see. It's clobbering time! It's interesting though that that's a phrase I've noticed is said quite a bit in this game, because what, Punchinello says it, I think Domino says it before he hops on top of the snake in the Cloak and Domino fight? Cloak and Domino? Alright, Bowser but no star. Rip. So we are heading to Star Hill. We are heading to Star Hill. And we will read the wishes, which have been kind of silly lately. Shoutouts to Dev Wishes. Yo, Mario, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish Sonic 1 is the best video games of all time. Of all time! I understand why they do it, but I wish they'd give an option to remove the beeping. I wish I could share my wisdom with the world. Expecting a wish? Too bad! Waluigi time! I'm pretty sure the Waluigi wish has been on the Mallow spot before, but it's still kind of funny. And he's embarrassed about it. Oh man. Yeah, like it's so funny like discovering new wishes. Especially that one. That one's just kind of funny. Which I still don't know where the reference of too bad Waluigi time, where that originated. Can y'all run? Can y'all please run? I don't have a Sia. Help me out here. Oh my gosh. I wish this scene would end. Oh no. I don't think I've seen that one before. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. Yeah, the end the seed one, I don't think I've seen. I wish I was a little bit taller. Who would have made that wish? I wish you'd come to my house, do stuff at your house, play Kaizo at your house. Hello's parents! It's from my mom and dad. They're wishing me for you to come home. No, they're wishing... I mean, I guess technically saying, come to my house, do stuff, play Kaizo at my house. I mean, I guess technically that could be that wish. Mallow's like, I want to play some Kaizo. Which Kaizo they're talking about? I don't know. I imagine it would be like a Mario Kaizo in this universe. I wish there was a star piece here. Same! Big same! Can it be so, game? Can it be so? Can I get out of this freaking fight? Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, next one. Next one has the star. Or the star place. What is it gonna be, game? You gonna give me a star? Considering how cheap the seed has been thus far. I hope I can get out of level 3. I wish I could create meta wishes. Tough. Wish Mario would stop skipping me. Mac. Tough! No! No star! Now I really do wish. Now I really do wish that, that wish would come true. Rada rada. Alright, on the sunken sheep. Money! Yeah, you didn't really have anything else I wanted. Anyway. Yeah, let's get them. Okay, rock candy. Yeah. Have to take the dry bones out with magic. They don't go away. Unless you hit him with magic. Even if you hit him with an elemental item. Unfort. Hello, doesn't matter. Shh. Frog coin. Buh. I'm not gonna get the cannon item. I don't care. Alright. Who's down here? Oh no, it's Axum Rangers! Oh no! And that means they have a lot of HP. Well. Oh boy. Ow! Well, that hurt. Oh my gosh, most of them are still alive except Pink Ranger. What in the world? But again, Calamari has a lot of HP. Oh. Well. No, I guess not. No, now I'm worried it's mostly gonna be on these guys and we don't have red essence and they're gonna kick our butt. Oh no. Well. Uh-oh. Here we go. Breaker beam. Ow. Heckin' ow. Hang on. They do have to recharge, so we have another turn. Nice freebie. Oh my gosh. Let me pick him up. Although I think they both might all rip. Oh boy. It has been a minute since Breaker Beam has actually been scary. Miss? Miss? Oh, well, Peach lived. Peach lived at least. Good night. Are we gonna be using all of our pick-me-ups for this? Okay, recharging. Good. Rock candy. Because we can't do any better damage. Oh, oh boy. Again, it has been a hot minute since Breaker Beam has actually been a threat. It didn't even give us a... Didn't even give us a star. Dadgummit. But hey, we survived. Yeah, now you guys know I always talk about Breaker Beam and the Axum Rangers and Gun Yoke being so scary. Because they can just absolutely obliterate you on Fort. Especially since we don't have, like, endgame equipment. Oh, we gotta see ya! Finally! Well, now I'm about to use it. We did get lucky on those pick-me-up freebies, too. Since we basically had to, like, revive everybody almost every single turn. Oh my gosh. Just 5 coins. Out of my way! I also forgot to mark that we checked Star Hill already. Yeah, just haven't been getting lucky with the stars this seed. Oh, Croco won. This is just Croco 1, so he shouldn't be... Yeah. He's not going to be that much of a threat. I really would like to find the frying pan, since that's Peach's endgame weapon. I mean, Super Slap is starting to not cut it. Ice Bomb. No star. Buh. Oh, bye. Oof. Gonna be the least dangerous or the best maneuver hallway I've done. Because having to navigate around the fish, around the stars, with the weird water physics, sometimes can give you a little bit of trouble. Once again. Gotta keep making our party stronger. Oh man. Thinking about this month, like it's funny that my birthday runs so close to Valentine's Day. Cause you know, like with Valentine's Day, you think about like all the candy and the treats and stuff, especially like in like a bunch of different stores and things that are offered. And then on my birthday, of course, you know, like think about like good food or treats or cake or something or other. But I don't know what I would ask for like a Valentine's Day or a birthday treat. There are like so many things that come to mind. I know Spear and I have also been talking about him making his famous sausage poblano supreme pizza. Oh my gosh. Which is so heckin' good. Just like the amount of attention to detail he pays to making each topping and ingredient in the sauce make like just taste like so freaking good. Which I believe is that what he did for my birthday last year? I believe he did that for my birthday before that. But yeah. Spirit makes a very amazing good homemade pizza because he'll make like the dough, he pays special attention to the sauce, and then realizing that like breakfast sausage and poblano peppers taste fantastic together. Ugh. Hey, there's a star finally. And then for Valentine's Day, he was like talking about like maybe like a good like homemade steak dinner. Because with us, we're the kind of people that like to like, you know, make stuff at home. We love to cook. We know how to cook. If we knew how to make almost everything that we go out to eat for, we would probably never leave the house. or at least never go out to eat. But sometimes it is like a minor of convenience in that way. Is there anybody else? Okay, I don't think I'm blinking. But then again, it's like, you know, you have like all these sweets that come out around Valentine's Day. And then like around my birthday, whether it's like it's cheesecake or different types of cookies or just all kinds of sweet treats. But chat, what's your favorite like sweet treat or treat around Valentine's Day? I know a lot of people would say clearance candy the day after, and I'm right there with you. Oh, I will say I saw an ad for Brock's conversation hearts, and they kind of remind me more of sweet tarts now. The way that they look and that they're going with like more fruity flavors. But they also have the love you hand sign, like the one that I do at the end of every stream. Because yes. But they printed that on the conversation hearts. And I thought that's so cute. That's so cute. And of course they have like other modern day expressions and stuff on it, like bae and whatnot. But I just thought like the little sign language for love you being one of the things on the conversation hearts was really cute. Oh, I don't have the armor for this. Stop. Oh my gosh, Gino's just getting destroyed. Gino's just getting destroyed. Wait, how much How much HP does your Ridovich have here? Because we might be in trouble. 1,500. And I know that that's like divided up against everybody else. Mario got lucky. So. Ow. Ow. Man, Super Slap is just not cutting it anymore. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, no red essences, very little pick-me-ups. I guess we at least got one of them. Ow. I think the yellow crystal is still a threat. Yeah, because he can still do stuff like Stainstorm on Fort. Okay, we're gonna Pug. And then Mario revives Geno. Oh, you piece! Oh, you had to do Shredder. You piece. Well, this is why we say it before we did this boss. Because he could be a pain in the neck. So does this take away my immunity? Takes away my defense, oh my gosh! Okay, it does not take away my immunity. That's good. Oh. Oh my gosh. And ads are about to start. Oh, nice freebie. But... goodbye, Geno. Good night. We've hardly had time to go on the offensive. Hang on. Heck you! Oh my gosh, it didn't take any more crystals! No. Okay, that wasn't as awful. I'm just gonna go for broke. Get out of here! Freaking get out of here, Keelex. Oh my gosh. This has definitely been the seed where things have been more of a threat this time around. And I don't even know if that has to do with the equipment. I mean, well, it kind of had to do with the equipment, but oh my gosh. Just scary, scary stuff. And we didn't even get a star. But we did get Castle Key 1, so I guess that was probably important. And hey, for those of you guys that were looking for me to encounter Keelex, there you go. Oh my gosh. I am curious where the shed key is, because again, I want to be able to explore these shops over here. Alright. Yeah, we are coming up on edge, as we do 3 minutes every hour to turn off pre-rolls for anybody that's coming in. It helps the stream, gives us a chance to take a break. Y'all know the drill. I'm gonna go restock on rock candies, because, oh boy. Oh, not you. Not you. The munchkins. Give me all these. Oh my goodness. Don't need it. Don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. There we go. Right. Yeah, we will save. Oh gosh, now I wonder if maybe perhaps since we beat the mines, though I don't remember Mulville Mine Blues. But I'm kind of curious if the shed key could be on that. Also, sup? So that is below me, one of the below me's. But yeah, we're going to take a stretch break. I appreciate y'all's patience. Be sure to stand up, stretch, go to the bathroom, get snacks, get beverages, get blankets, all that noise, and I will be right back. We are back. The ads are over. I got a good stretch in. I hope you guys did as well. Let's see what we got here in the dojo. Oh, below my one. I'll take that. And once again, we did also get the temple key, so I feel like the items in there are going to be significant, because there is a chance there could be some actual good equipment in there. But it's a chance. And yet, I would really like to find the shed key. So I might have to... Oh no. Oh no, it's gun yoke, and I don't have a sleepy bomb. No! Well... And no star. Rip. Alright, well. Let's go and do this. Who else we got? Oh, Jinx too! Actual Jinx. Ow. Yeah, Mallow and Bowser's levels do not matter here because they are not in the endgame party. Now, if we did have equipment and spell stat shuffle like we did before, oh gosh, it would. But the rest of the time it does not when we just have vanilla. We have done stat shuffler before. Ice bomb. Yo, nice baby. I do remember that they use an ice bomb on these big phases. Because it does big damage, because ice on plants isn't necessarily a good thing. Wow. The triple freebie, so I'll be able to use that on the final phase. Okay. You take those. Alright, one more. Nice. We'll take it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like double damage. Double or triple damage what the ice bomb does. Alright, last phase. Gun yoke. Between the both of them, they're gonna have 1,000 HP. Start working on this nurse since we can't put him to sleep. Can't put him to sleep. No, you know what? Heck this. Oh, he physicaled! He actually did. Oh, okay. I think it's like turn 2 he does. Turn 2 he does Breaker Beam. Hey, cool. Whew. I've had enough Breaker Beam for today. Did you see that Axum Rangers fight? And we get... Hey! Okay, we do get a star! Thank you! Oh my goodness. Okay, that was Jinx 2 and Mega Smilax. Right. And we continue on! Okay, you know what? We actually are. I'm gonna go back to the player's guide. Shoutouts to them putting like so much information on the Randomizer smrpg speedrun website. Because I do want to go back. I do want to go back and see what key items Todovsky's holding on to if we play the rest of the songs. We haven't even seen any of the cards, which could also be a chance. None of the cards, none of the Musky Fears items, or the seed, or the fertilizer. It's been a hot minute since we've done this song, too. Dry Bones flag. Okay, rip. After defeating the boss of Land's End. Oh, so we'd have to go through the temple and defeat Belome, or whoever's there, in order to do the last song. Okay. Ew, rip. It was worth the shot because we don't know where... We don't necessarily know where the shed key is, which would be a really nice find to open up that shop. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll do Land's End because we do need the experience. Boy howdy, we need the experience. Considering we're running on a weaker equipment than usual. Oh. Come here, doggies. Now. Get out of my way! It's like those wolves or dogs or whatever feel like regular dogs. If, you know, they're not listening, they will just get all up in your way. Oh, I wasn't talking to you. How me landing on the mage's head makes him talk about the sky bridge. I didn't even ask. Yeah, give me a nerd. Arcane was usually used on these guys. It was either fire bombs or ice bombs. And I think you hoped for freebies. What time is it? After 4 o'clock? Well, it's after 4 o'clock right now, which means it's probably 5 o'clock for some of you out there in Eastern time. What are we thinking for dinner? Yeah, thankfully Spirit and I got to go shopping last night and do a big ol' restock after being like, what, 9 days? Like, I mean, we were doing fine. Like, we were kind of coming to the end of, like, our chicken. We had some bacon and eggs left and things, so we weren't just, like, completely out. But it was good to just go and restock last night. Absolutely. He did some amazing fajitas last night. Like, he got some, what was it, like, sirloin round tip or something? Pretty inexpensive cuts. And, like, shaved it thin on the bias. So it was kind of like fajita meat, which, I mean, we were making fajitas. Again, just the amount of detail you can pay to a dish, just, like, really make it taste really good. Just, oh. He even added in, like, a little tiny bit of tomato paste towards the end, since typical, like, Mexican restaurant fajitas around here usually add, like, a little bit of, like, chopped tomato or something into the skillet fajitas. Oh, man. Super good. And then we even got to do, like, the mixed fajitas, because they finally had shrimp back in stock. And then what, we got chicken. I could do curried chicken with rice and steamed cauliflower. Been a hot minute since we had that. One of the things I made that, like, you know, really helped extend the chicken and gave us like a lot of leftovers to eat off of while we were frozen in. Chicken and rice, or specifically one pot creamy chicken and rice. Really good, really easy. Was essentially like so much chopped onion, shaved carrots. I say shaved, like grated. Like take a peeled carrot to your grater and all that. It says like 1.5 pounds, but I made do with like a pound plus of chicken thighs cut into small pieces, bite-sized pieces. And then what else? It's like 5 cups of stock, 2 cups of jasmine rice, a little bit of cooking wine, like cooking sherry, though we ran out of cooking sherry, so instead I used mirin in a pinch. What else did I do? Garlic. Though the way the recipe suggests doing it is taking a whole head of garlic, cutting the top off of it and exposing a lot of the garlic cloves, and then sticking it cut side down on top of like the bubbling broth and rice. So I guess it like infuses it with it, and it cooks it through, so you could actually like squeeze the cooked garlic cloves out afterwards and mash it up, which is really tasty. And then it's like, you know, let that all come, like cook everything, let it come to boil, put the top on it until the rice is cooked through, then add like a little bit of butter, and then like half a cup of Parmesan cheese, which grated's fine. Like the, you know, the stuff in a can that people talk about. And then I also like to add a little bit of a lemon juice. It's not vinegar, but it kind of does the same thing of like adding a citric acid to like a very like creamy, rich kind of dish, just to like brighten it a little bit at the end. And oh man, it hits like those really nice savory notes of like chicken and rice and vegetables and stuff. I'm pretty sure I've shared the recipe before. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go down here. But it made like so many leftovers that we ate off for like several days. And I made it like twice. Just because I was trying to think of ways to extend all of our meat. Instead of like using a pound of chicken for say like tacos and only like eating off of it maybe once. Alright, well, rip. No, no extra goodies, sadly. I also know that Sam's Club was like really gearing up for the Super Bowl this weekend, which I completely forgot because I don't really pay too much attention to sports. But a lot of different, like, you know, football get-together foods, ribs, wings, all that noise, finger foods. Chad, what are some of y'all's, like, favorite finger foods? I was recently reminded because I saw a recipe on one of the accounts I follow for, like, a dairy-free buffalo chicken dip. I mean, which is legit, but, our regular buffalo chicken dip, oh my gosh. I forget how it was we figured it out. Instead of doing like with ranch and everything, ours is based off of cream cheese and sour cream. And buffalo, or hot sauce of course, and chicken. Oh man. That sounds really good. Oh, we also put bacon in it. That's the other thing, is like we'll cook our bacon and then crumble it and mix it in right at the very end. It is good, but oh man, it is rich. Also, hi Hammer Brothers, bye Hammer Brothers. Thanks for not being a threat. Still no star. We're still missing 2 of them. Which, now that we've effectively come down to like the last line of bosses, it's gonna be between Land's End, Nimbus Castle, and Barrel Volcano. And the question is, of course, will this be an all bosses seed? We don't know. But yeah, tortilla chips and buffalo dip is always really good. Pigs in a blanket is another, like, really, like, snacky finger food that's really delightful. I've always liked making pigs in a blanket. I haven't done it before, but I know another thing people will do with, like, little smokies, the, like, little tiny sausages, will be, like, putting them in a crock pot with, like, barbecue sauce and such. Oof. Also very good. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, Czar Dragon. Ooh. Speaking of hot. He's gonna have an amount of HP too, since this is typically where the, what's it is. Mega Smilax. Honestly, kind of surprised he hasn't summoned the little baubles yet. No, no. Do not. Okay, not awful, but we could probably use some heals. Okay, group hug. I may have to start boosting Peach's magic so I can put the lazy shell on her again and save the super suit for either Gino or Mario. Oh, good hit, good hit. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, could have been worse. Heal again. Gino's got the level up. There's Mario. Man, everybody but Peach was leveling up there. Star? Ken? No. Dang it. I was gonna say, can I have Star? Shedkey! There it is. Now I can go check the rest of those shops once we get out of here. Thank goodness. Excuse me. I don't necessarily watch the Super Bowl. I don't know. I might like look up the ads or things like that. Because again, we're just not... Our household is just not very big in sports. We'll see if the ads are any good. I guess just thinking about like all the like sports snacky foods and stuff kind of has me thinking about what I could make. All that. Oh, hi! Local Domino. Well, they're not gonna have that much HP. I think What is it? A box boy? I think box boy only has 900 HP. Ow! Holy heck! Okay, let me heal before we move on to the next phase, so we don't get our butts kicked. Alright, perfect. Yeah, see, he says it's clobbering time. Like, Punchinello did. I wonder if that was just kind of a big, like, 90s phase. Like, it's clobbering time, you know. Oh. I should have aimed for the snack, but instead I forgot to change targets. Oops. You're off, Mario. Get healed up. Bye! Uh oh. The way he was wobbling, I thought he was gonna go down. There we go. Yeah, that's the telltale sign of defeat. Again, tired brain fighting off illness. Kind of makes me forget. Yay, another star! There we go. Alright. There's another one. It's still gonna come down to Valentina's Castle or Barrel Volcano. Shy away! Shy away! My dude! Oh no. He was heading to this one too when I had to go down this pipe. My dude! Oh my word. Now he's just trying to be a butt. Oh boy, I hope you water this one. And totally not the one up above it. Oops. Okay. It's like, tell me I can run from that fight. There we go. I guess the reverse psychology kind of worked. Alright, and then this opens up Factory Warp. And we're out. Yeah, we are gonna go to Nimbus Land. We'll go ahead and go to Nimbus Land first, since there are 3 bosses up here. And there is always a chance. Is there anything else in here I don't want? Nah, weapons don't really matter. Oh, I didn't get this chest. Oh, froggy drink. Meh. If it was something like Super Suit or Peach's Frying Pan, I'd be like, why did I forget to check that? Oh, and Valentina's gonna be below me too. Might be a little concerning. Nerd. Man, another lazy shell though. Oh, hey Mac. I was wondering where you were. Oh, ow, I didn't realize Gino was so low. Dang it, where's that elixir when I needed it? I do have the froggy drink. And Mario needs some healing too. Good night. Well. Hey. How about a rock candy so we don't have to take the brunt of all these nerds' attacks? Ugh. Could have been a lot worse. Hey. As the final star! Right at the beginning of Valentina's castle. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see that. Your intuition paid off! Though now the thing is... What level are we? 14, 14, and 15. Oof. Even with our best equipment, being at 15 is kind of scary. Or being below 15 is scary. So, real quick. Y'all remember that star I said I left? Back in the sea? I'm gonna go get that. See if that doesn't help. At least get all of us. Whoops, wrong way. At least get all of us to level 15. Ooh. And again, we may need to adjust our strategery to once again equip Peach with the lazy shell. Nice. That was darn near perfect, I feel. Again, if I put the lazy shell on her, it's gonna up her magic, her defense, and her magic defense. It's mostly her magic attack and her regular attack I'm concerned with. Well, it did get Peach up there. Milnium, that's what it is. Milnium, not Claude. Milnium. Yeah, we've got the lazy shell. They've all got Quartz Charm. To the very least means they have KO guard. They just don't have guard to anything else. So I don't know. Maybe? What is... Lazy shell has all the other immunities, so Peach would still be immune. So maybe it might be best to do that. Put lazy shell on Peach. Again, it just stinks that her magic attack is going down so low because of the lazy shell. Which I wasn't expecting us to have to do lazy shell strats. We'll see. Who's the strongest? Honestly, Mario is. Even though Gino has weak defense right now. Yeah, Mario's gonna be my strongest fighter. So we're gonna put that on him. Alright, question is, where else should we go level up? Should we level up? Again, I would feel much more comfortable if I could get Gino to level 15 at a minimum. Let's go in the volcano real quick. Way. Let me look. Okay, 25 XP. Perfect. He is like right on the cusp of leveling. No, no, not lucky. I need to actually keep the experience. Yeah, even though Peach has 88 attack, it's not gonna do her any favors in Fort. We're not gambling XP. I need this. There. Sorry, Mallow. Alright, we got him to level 15. Go. Oh, wait, we got the shed key. Hang on. Hang on. I need to go check the rest of the shops. Like, this is gonna be a risky smithy fight as it is. If there's anything in here that could help that. And I would have forgotten that. That would have been... Ugh. Weapons... Frying pan! I mean, that's something, even though I don't think I'm gonna be using Peach. Peach for an attack. If anything, she's gonna be chucking the rock candies. Get all this. Alright, there's that. What do you have for armor? The super suit! Oh my gosh, it was here the whole time! Sir! Or kid, whatever. Alright, now we can feel a little safer. We can feel a little safer going into the smithy fight. Oh my gosh. So it was worth checking the shed key! I don't think I need any accessories, but I'll ask. Okay. Alright. Go to Land's End. Use the save. And we will go to Smithy. I do appreciate everybody that's hanging out and enjoying the smrpgs. I hope y'all having a fantastic Wednesday. Let's go, Smithy! I'm still sick a little bit. Mostly it's just been from just poor sleep the last few days. Just been having like sinus issues and congestion in my throat, unfortunately. But Melly, how are you? It's good to see you. How are you doing? Like, again, it just stinks. Just whatever explanation it is where I just can't fall asleep at night. And and then just feeling cruddy and head hurts, body hurts, sinus congestion. Like, it doesn't feel like a flu. It doesn't feel like a fever. It's just funk. Just funky stuff. You want a nice day off? That's good. As always, a plus. Always a plus. You are gonna hit Smithy. Mario's gonna hit the Shiper. Whew, okay. I was a little concerned that that Shiper wasn't gonna do enough damage. Yeah, with the super suits, our defense is in acceptable parameters. Yeah, it's still chilly here. I think it's just all the up and down with it being like going from single digit temperatures to 30s, 40s, back up. We're gonna get to 60s this week too, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, hey, Smithy. Bye. Bye, Shiper. Alright, phase 2. Phase 2, go. Alright. Phase 2 wasn't bad at all, so I really should not be worried for phase 2. Did I say phase 2? Phase 1. Phase 1. You'll know what I mean. Ooh, okay. We got to heal. I was a little concerned we wouldn't get to heal. Of course, we are faster! And we have KO guard. I am missing the attack. I'll just have Gina and Peach chuck rock candies or heal. We need heals. Yes, waste your turn on one-hit KOs we guard against. Nerd. Alright, all physicals go! Because Mage Head is where you get your damage. Ow. Whew, goodness. And Peach heal so we can survive spells. This is still going to be 1,000 points of damage a turn, even if Peach heals. And there might be some wonky combination where... Again, I know it's some combination between attacking items and magic that could make him choose to be Spellhead again. And I don't know what that is. Back to Rock Candy Strats. This is status effects, which we're all immune to. It's not that big a deal. Safety heal. Yeah, nice freebie. Gotta love the freebie. We've been having some decent freebie luck this seed. Yes, and boy! We take those. I'm not gonna worry about healing here, because again, aside from his body, the chest head just does status effects. Okay. Tank head, on the other hand. Tank head, on the other hand, we do have to worry about. Yep, there goes his body. Perfect. It's fine. 6-7. No. No, come back! I know, I'm too old for that meme, but still. See, the game's even enforcing it, because it keeps making him attack 67 on Gino. I can't help it. Being a mod in Pie's chat and him always enjoying that meme and having the emote about it, just, it gets stuck in your head. Hence why it's a meme. Ow. Oh, 7-6 on Peach. Huh. I want to say we're getting close. Yeah, let's go! 2-14-10! Again, a little bit of extra time. It wasn't an all bosses seed, but we still had to spend a little bit of extra time to make sure we were finding items, because it was going to be scary. If it wasn't for us finding the shed key and finding the super suits right before we went to Smithy, this fight probably would have been a lot scarier. Like the rest of this seed, since we only found one super suit. Oof. But we did it! We take those. And we did it looking super cute with all these, like, colorful palettes and everything, too. Yeah, just... I feel like the headline of this one is gonna be like, Endgame bosses are scary again. Because they were. Between freaking Axum Rangers. Gunyok wasn't as scary since he was on Jinx fight, and you don't game over on Jinx fights. But Valentina could have been a little scary. We actually didn't end up getting that many endgame bosses as we have before. No Boomer, no Exor, thank goodness. None of the factory bosses, minus Gunyok. So again, just kind of an interesting little mix of bosses and things. But I'll take it. We take those. And again, it is the 30th anniversary of smrpg this year, so we gotta decide if we're gonna do some stuff to celebrate, including smrpg Armageddon, which I do owe chat from September, and trying to get revenge on a low level, since whatever happened between when we stopped playing it and when I tried to boot it again, the file was lost. So maybe we'll do that on some remake, since I think low level on remake is slightly easier, a little more manipulated, a little more manipulable, malleable. Y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, GG's! We take those. Yeah, I will still love smrpg. I am still happy to hear that Pidge01 is still working on smrpg Randomizer, coming out with version 9 at some point. She's doing some thorough testing, I have read in the Discord, and I'm looking forward to it. And of course, we will play it, and we will have more fun and shenanigans and stuff. Because we do love playing randomizers, and I do love playing smrpg. But once again, since for whatever reason the parade music is copyrighted in YouTube, we will call it there. But for now, I'll see y'all in the next one.